Yo, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Griggs. Welcome back to Griggs Talks, where we talk all things sports. And welcome to kind of a celebration stream because we didn't stream yesterday, and also kind of a little tactical stream, all that kind of stuff. Y'all know how we do. Eric Ten Hag was obviously sacked yesterday. I didn't. I got home late, so I really wasn't able to record on my channel. Obviously, y'all saw me. Y'all saw me on American Waffle. I know you did, and you saw my monologue on there. How happy I was. And then today, Manchester United, in really quick fashion, found their next coach, Ruben Amorim. We have once again gone to the great institution of Sporting and looked for a savior. We did it with Cristiano Ronaldo. We did it with Luis Nani. We did it with Bruno Fernandes. We also did it with Marcos Rojo, funnily enough. And now we have gone and gotten Ruben Amorim, who is the first, I think, United Portuguese manager, obviously, since Jose Mourinho. I think he's also a disciple of Jose. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it, what he offers. Me and Safi, obviously, big up Safi for the redirect every single time. My boy. We obviously talked about we kind of hinted at what we look forward to, and I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth, obviously, because I consider myself a little bit of a tactician sometimes. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, I mentioned Nani, bro. That's my goat. What a winger, man. And also, if you did join from Staffy, there is now a goal set for this video. If we super chat $5, we will in a future stream bring back Gremlin. We will bring back the do-rag. I will have to find it. I will have to wash it, or I might have to even upgrade on it. Because I also don't want to put anything dirty in my hair. So we might have to make a return. I'm thinking about doing it with the stream with Staffy and Oski because that's how the original Grammar and M happened. So it would only be right that it circles back. So yeah, but nah. Also, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I don't even know how many subs we're at. You need a red one. Yo, I'm not trying to get clip with the red one. Let me just go buy a black do-rag and just keep it simple. So yeah. Let's see if people are gonna super chat and I'll give y'all a little okay, there you go. Benito already hit it. So there you go. Fuck. All right, the do-rag will be back in the future. And you know what? For every super chat will be how many shows I do in a do-rag. So if you super chat twice, we'll do 2 shows. If you super chat 3 times, we'll do 3 shows. Super chat as many times as you want, and that's how many shows we do it. That's the motivation. What about a cab? Yo, we're gonna have a direct conversation right now. This is crazy. And also Safi, if you want to join, you have the link obviously because we share StreamYards and stuff like that. So yeah, man. Let's get into it though. Ruben Amorim, Silky Griggs. All right. Ruben Amorim is most likely gonna be the Manchester United manager. United contacted Sporting. They said they're willing to pay the 10 mil. Already kind of agreed personal details with Amorim. Now it's about getting him in maybe before the Chelsea game or after the Chelsea game. Ruud is obviously the interim for the time being. He will be the coach tomorrow. And yeah, let's talk about it though. Obviously, Eric Ten Hag being gone. Let me give my little monologue on my channel because I have to give a monologue on my channel about Eric Ten Hag leaving. It was a long time coming. I may have gone a little bit over the top yesterday, saying I hated him more than any human. Maybe I apologize for that. But he vexed me so much. He's the first coach to ever make me hate a sport. Like especially football, because it's my passion. He made me hate football, and I needed to see him go because he caused me mental distress. So it was really time to go. I'm happy the way it happened. His final game being that funny is also hilarious. Also sums up his tenure. United can't score a goal, and we concede in the stupidest ways possible. And yeah, he got the sack Monday morning. It was a celebration. I had the Braun Henny after work with the boys because it was a celebration. And I'm also happy United were able quick. Ineos may have not been quick to sack him. They waited a long time, but they were definitely not hesitant to replace him quickly and adequately. Because Ruben Amorim is a good replacement for Eric Ten Hag. My only question I'll ask you right now to Ineos specifically is Amorim was available in the summer. He wanted a Premier League job. The guy was even interviewing with West Ham, and if he interviews for West Ham, he would have definitely accepted the United job. Why didn't United, if they really rate him that much, why didn't they go for him in the summer? That's my one concern I have with United. But other than that, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. He's not going to be the United manager, and I'm excited for it. One thing I'm not gonna do is what I did for Eric Ten Hag. Gas them up. I'm so excited. Can United be back? I know I put on the thumbnail, all United back and stuff like that. I don't really care. I'm not gonna gas him like that. I'm gonna let him do the coaching. I'm gonna let his coaching do the talking. Let's see what he does. I'm gonna obviously watch videos and stuff to see how he really plays and stuff like that. I'm gonna do that. But in terms of gassing him up, all that kind of stuff, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let his coaching do the talking. Let's see what he does. Can he produce the goods? Can he, for once, put United? Can a coach finally introduce a sustainable style of play at Manchester United? Can he do that? Because at Sporting, he's been able to do that. Now, a previous coach, to compare Ten Hag and Amorim, what's it called? Both coaches dominated their domestic. Obviously, Amorim less than Ten Hag because he coached in a much tougher league with two other teams that are richer than his club and are also just as good. Obviously, Ten Hag, Ajax had more of a monopoly, but he's won two Portuguese titles in I think 4 years. Was on pace for a third this year, so he definitely has that experience in Europe. He's coaching big European ties. Knocked out Arsenal Europa League in 22-23 and went toe to toe with Juventus right after. Knocked out by Atalanta last year, who were the obviously we're at 134 likes. You know what, Stephanie? No, that's not even that bad. 200 likes, even though we don't have 200 people. 200 likes adds another show with the Shiesty, with the Durag. But yeah. Oh, what was I about to say? There are some similarities between Amorim and Ten Hag, which why I understand why people have PTSD. But the 3-1-6, to answer Ashman's question right here, obviously, Grace, can you form a 3-6-1 or 3-1-6 against Chelsea with the current squad? I mean, we could. If I were to really, let's say Amorim's in the job on Sunday, right? What lineup would he go with? Or at least what lineup would I go for him with his preferred formation? Onana in goal, Leach left center back, the Lick central center back, Lindelof right center back. Actually, you know what? Ben Lindelof right center back. We're gonna go Mazraoui right center back. We're gonna go Dalot right wing back. We're gonna go. Who the fuck puts left wing back? Oh my god, bro. Yo, Garnacho, get ready to learn how to play left wing back. Midfield of Mainu's not back yet. I would do Eriksen, Ugarte. No, Eriksen, Casemiro. And then a front three of Rashford, Højlund, Ahmad. Something like that. Maybe not ideal. The wing back situation is very, very bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna be the big issue. Is who does he play left wing back? He's gonna have to kind of figure that out a little bit. But I don't know who. Okay, so go Dalot left wing back, go Masvidal right wing back. I don't know, man. He probably gonna do that instead, but it is what it is. Hey, yo, big up my boy Andy. Did you miss last stream? I don't know. When the hell did I last stream? I don't know. Was it Saturday? It might have been Saturday. Oh yeah, with my boy Rich. That's the last time I recorded. Duh. But yeah, what's it called? It's gonna be interesting if he does coach on Sunday. Maybe it's not best he comes in against Chelsea. But yeah, no, I'm excited. My last time I played, you know, fair enough. Thank you, TK. Smash likes. Yeah, man. Amorim, I think is a good appointment. I'm a little bit interested I am interested. Obviously, I wasn't as high as him as maybe other people are. I know a lot of people are really high on Amorim. A lot of people wanted him. I know Elite Pundit wanted him, for example. There have been some articles in the past I've read about Amorim that his out of possession structure is a little bit mid in terms of how it adjusts to the Premier League. So that probably is my one main concern. It's something that Ten Hag obviously couldn't adjust ever in his time at the Premier League is out of possession. Let's see how Amorim does it. How does he adjust to out of possession, but also maintain his high attacking principles? Because obviously you could adjust to out of possession and play pragmatic, but then you sacrifice attacking. How do you balance the two, right? I want to see how Amorim does that. Because he's gonna have to adjust something. He cannot come to the Premier League playing directly the same exact way he played at Sporting and expect to directly always get results. He's gonna have to tweak some things. But I do know he's gonna persist with his three at the back, so that's good. I am happy about that. That means that he's not really gonna adapt to United. He's gonna make a United adapt to him. And which something United do need because we saw with Ten Hag that him adapting to United was not a good thing. United needed to adapt to him, and maybe that's why he failed. So that's a good thing for Amorim. Obviously he's bringing his assistant coaches as well. So Ruben Amorim is only going to be here for as long as he's the interim coach. After that, he's leaving. Obviously wish him the best in that regard. Hopefully he wins any amount of games that he obviously coaches. If it's one, hopefully it's 1-1. If it's two, hopefully it's 2-2. And I'll be excited for him. So yeah, it's a great appointment for United. I'm surprised we were able to get him. That's another thing because, like I said, Sporting are 9 for 9 in the Portuguese league right now. They have not lost yet. They haven't even dropped a point. They are most likely going to win the Portuguese league again, so it would be back to back. I think they're top 5 in the Champions League UCL league phase as well. So, and I think actually, funnily enough, they were meant to play Man City next, which is funny. So yeah, it's interesting from that perspective how we were able to get Amorim because don't forget the Stuttgart manager, for example, rejected us mid-season in terms of coming this season. Like he don't want to come. He would have to wait. He would want to wait to the summer. That guy's not in the title race. The Sporting guy is Amorim. So it's interesting from that perspective. But I guess like obviously Portuguese people hold Manchester United in very high regard. Especially because of the Portuguese connections we have with the football club. So yeah, is Maguire fit? Wouldn't be surprised if he played. Yeah, you would then have to go Lissandro left center back, Maguire central center back, Lindelof right center back. Oh, yeah, that stinks. So it's Amorim SOS if I spell his name wrong. But he's only staying for 3 months. Shout out my boy Zeke's in the building. What's up, my boy? Hopefully we both don't need to. You know what? Obviously, I'm gonna give Amorim. Okay, let's talk about Amorim expectations and stuff like that. I'm gonna give Amorim a grace period. Obviously, I'm not gonna expect him to do miracles. That would be hypocritical of me. I just want to see signs and progress and stuff like that. At the end of the day, the squad is still good enough to be able to see something. But it's also not good enough to be expecting something crazy. Europa League, we should be competing for, and we should be trying to win it. It's as simple as that. We still have one of the strongest squads in the competition. We have players with European experience. We have a coach with European experience. You need to be able, you should be able at least, I'm not going to say you need to win it, but you need to be at least make quarterfinals minimum, in my opinion. Now, the league is where I'm going to be different. I don't expect him to finish top 4. I think that would be crazy for me. I also would hope that we better finish top half. I would meet somewhere in the middle. I say, for starters, let's go 8th place. Top 8. Let's go with that. Top 6 on the higher end of the spectrum, right? Zero expectations is a little bit crazy because it still is early in the season. But I do agree. The first priority is finding identity. I want to be the first. I don't really care about. I would sacrifice anything this season, but as long as we find an identity and we play consistent football, I agree with that. And then we can really temper the expectations. And then we go from there. I agree with that. TK. And tactical situation, dog, is not confirmed yet, is it? I mean, Romano said, "Here we go." The coach is kind of like yeah, I can't say anything, but like yeah. Once he said that once he confirmed yesterday that we're ready to pay the money, Romano confirmed it today. So it's just a matter of if there's a clause or something that maybe he can't leave exactly now. It would have to take a couple of weeks and stuff like that. So it's really a matter of how much Ruud is in the room and stuff like that, and when United can bring him in. United might have to pay a couple extra mil to get him in now. That kind of stuff, right? It's very clausical economic shit. I don't really care about. It's just I just want as long as we have him, which I do think we do. It would take a bottling. It would take a bottle proportion. Like it would have to be crazy for us to not be able to get him. So, what does YouTube want? So yeah, man. Hope glad you're doing good, my boy. So yeah, man. I think it's interesting, man. I didn't expect. You know what's funny? Sunday night, I was crashing out. Y'all saw me on Saeed. I was pissed off. So I was thinking, like, yo, it's really gonna be bad. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. And then Monday morning we sack him. And my whole expectation now changes. Like my whole feeling about United, now there's like a symptom. Obviously that happens and stuff like that. I'm excited and stuff like that. And it's not something I expected to feel for another long part of the season, or at least until the next international break. So now it's like I might have to adjust completely now, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, in terms of football, I've been not out of the loop and stuff like that, but not really been as attentive to it. obviously we all know, like yesterday, there's been news and stuff like that, but I haven't been as interested into it. In terms of United, watching United game was a chore. Now it actually means something again, and I have to kind of now also lock myself back into that mode because now the content we need to get back into the content making mode because now we have shit to make content for. We have happiness, we have excitement. So now we got to get back into that kind of mode. Basketball hype. That's sport. I don't want to talk about basketball right now. Even though me and Type went to the game on Friday and stuff like that, which is good vibes, but it's we now have to change everything. Y'all saw me and Staffy. We brought Staffy times Griggs back, bro. We were not planning on recording the national for a long time, but now it's back. Now it might be back weekly, so it's that kind of shit. We have to now change everything. So now I have to kind of change my whole scheduling and my itinerary. So I love it though. Obviously, I love it because it's a good thing, which means because United are gonna make me happy again. Do you want to win? Do you want him to win trophies in his first season? My goal would be to play good football and see progress in style of play because that's a positive. Trophies can be won next year with best team. Yeah, honestly, when I take a trophy, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, the thing with trophies is, and obviously, I'm writing an article once I finish recording. It's about Ten Hag and the difference with the trophies and the consistency and stuff like that. Amorim winning a trophy in his first year would be amazing. It's also obviously the style of play is also important. If we just like shit house consistently play shit football and win the trophy, is it really worth it? I agree with you on that. It is about style of play. The main priority is style of play, but also you can't disregard a trophy because 3 trophies in 3 years is good for the team. It's good for the nature and stuff like that, and it's good for the mental status around the club. But yes, I do agree. Style of play is the first and foremost priority in my opinion. I think we'll be fresh for about 3 months though, bro. Like every manager before him, it always was the same, I guess. Yeah, we gotta see. And another thing I need people to stop is what if he doesn't work out? Who gives a shit, bro? If you don't work out, you sack him and you go to the next. There's plenty of managers out there. If he's not the guy, he's not the guy. You go get someone else that you think can be the guy. It's as simple as that. Not every manager hiring is gonna work. Yes, we're 0 for 7 or 0 for 6 after Sir Alex Ferguson. Maybe 7 times the charm. You never know. But for the first time, a new manager is walking into Manchester United with supposedly a proper structure in place. So that's only a good thing. He's not walking into toxicity. If you look at every single manager that's walked into Manchester United, let's really talk about it. You have David Moyes who walked in after Ferguson, complete shit show. You have Van Gaal, who is like, you now had every single player from the Fergie era pretty much leaving. You had a couple left in Rooney and Carrick, and now you had a whole bunch of new players. You kind of have a whole new Man United now, right? Then you have Jose, who I believe Jose will probably walk into the best possible conditions for a United manager post-Fergie because he walked into a younger team that had just won the FA Cup and he had an amazing first summer. So he at least had that going for him. Ole walked into a complete morale shit show. He had a decent squad, but he had players that morale was on the floor. Ten Hag walked into the worst United team ever. And now Amorim walks into a team morale is lower as hell. The squad is not as good. So Ten Hag didn't leave him in the most optimal conditions on the pitch and stuff like that, but upstairs it's the most optimal it's ever been. So that's good for him. Now it's about Ineos helping him with the squad and also him trying to getting a tune out of the current players because the United team is pretty bad. It's not good, but it's not shit. It's a little bit. It's mid. It's at the end of the day, it's just mid. But we do have some building cores. You have Kobe Manu, you have Lenny Yoro, you have Amad Diallo, you still have Marcus Rashford. Whether you love him or hate him, you still have him at least for another year or so. You have Rasmus Højlund. You have a world-class academy as well. And this is a coach, by the way, that has, I think, debuted 33 academy players since 2022. That is only good news for someone like me who loves the academy. If he's willing to integrate the academy into this Manchester United team, good things will happen for Amorim, in my opinion. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that perspective. Now let's see what happens. But it's only good, Mo. I understand why people aren't the happiest for him, but honestly, you just gotta give him a chance. You just gotta let him cook. Maybe the cooking ain't good. Maybe the cooking's gonna be a 1-star meal. Maybe it's gonna be a 5-star meal. Maybe it's a 4-star meal, like TK, maybe like 3.5. Even if Amorim improves his team and leaves a good squad for the next manager, that would be good enough. Yes, the first and foremost goal is I had to set out for Ten Hag. He failed miserably. Will a coach for the first time since Van Gaal leave the next coach in place a decent squad and a place to elevate it to the next level? Not rebuild it from scratch and try to elevate it within. That's the goal. Can a coach do that? Hopefully, Amorim can do that. Hopefully, he can do that. Because the guy's only ever just been successful. He did really good work at Braga. He obviously did amazing work at Sporting. The player that he's been able to produce throughout Sporting. Obviously, I don't know. In terms of like high success rate, in terms of how cold the players have been, it hasn't been the greatest. Like Mateus, I think, has been kind of mid. Ugarte was Ugarte. Who else we have? Nuno Mensch, who I think obviously injuries and stuff like that. But yeah, no, man, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be good. And there's 3 at the back. Y'all know how much I love a 3 at the back. 3-4-2-1 is my favorite formation in football. I think it's so perfect for today's modern day of football because what's it called? I think the wingers in football, I think a lot of them are kind of like a lot more better centrally. When you look at the best wingers in football, how many really little wide playmakers are still there, right? It's not that good. So I think it's good from that perspective. My boy Will, the biggest fraud on football YouTube. What's your expectation on the rest of the season, league and trophy-wise? I'd say top 8, top 6 in the league. And then trophy-wise, I think Europa is the one that you should be really aiming to get. I don't really care about FA Cup and Carabao Cup right now. If you win it, good. If not, don't really care. I think Europa, because I also do want to get Champions League football. I think that would also help with transfer targets, money, all that kind of stuff. So I would like to win the Europa League. I think that's something United should be aiming for. When I look at the teams in the competition, I think it's something United should be able to aim for. So we'll see what happens from there. Do you think he brings anyone from Sporting with him? I think he'll try. I hope it's not Gyökeres because we don't need him. I think Højlund's good enough for that. I think wing back he might look to bring. Maybe midfielder, Braganca. Maybe not though. I think Manu can do that role. Destroyer has Garton. I don't know. It's a good question. I think center back is gonna want obviously Inacio Diomande. I think Quenda, the right wing back, is also a winger. I think someone that he'll be looking at as well. So it'll be interesting, man. It would definitely be interesting. I wouldn't be mad at that either. But no, man, what a player, what a coach, man. Another thing is, the other good thing about Ruben Amorim is charisma. I know it's a cliche saying and stuff like that, right? Coach, the aura, stuff like that. It sounds a little bit sus and stuff like that, but Amorim has charisma. Ten Hag had no charisma. Amorim has a charisma. That's a good thing because one of the most important things for United manager, obviously, because we have such a big fan base, is able to get fans on side. Ten Hag lost fans very quickly because of the way he spoke and not able to instill confidence in his team and his fans. Amorim, I think, will be able to do that. He speaks very well. You're seeing with Arne Slot now at Liverpool what he can do, right? So I think Amorim will be much better than Ten Hag in that regard. I don't know, man. You beating for I'm definitely not a fraud. You definitely have me beaten for biggest fraud, bro. It's one thing I am. The one thing I am is I'm not a fraud. I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, all jokes all over the side. So yeah, but no, man. Amorim is gonna be. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. We know Amorim. Yeah. Also, at the end of the day, United for the most part, when it comes to Portuguese, we have good Portuguese like history. So hopefully, Sir Portugal, I ask for one more favor. Let Amorim be the one, man. Because, bro, I need this. We do, at the end of the day, I also, we just sack him shit. But I don't want to go through this again. I just want the coach to be good, man. I don't want to repeat what we did for the last 18 months. I don't think we'll ever get that bad under him. But, bro, just please be good. I'm begging. Just please be good. I just want to be happy. I just want to enjoy watching football. Am I expecting Amorim to win the Premier League? No, I'm not going to even expect that from him yet. But this is a guy that City wanted as a post-Pep Guardiola replacement. Because now they have the sporting director of football as the guy that's going to replace Bergerstein. Liverpool, he was on the list for the pro Jurgen Klopp. So this is a guy who's been wanted by clubs. So was Ten Hag, to be fair. But Ten Hag also got rejected by Spurs. So this is a lot. I'm excited for that. So Yeah, man, he's gonna be a good. I just hope he's the best coach, man. I hope he's really good. I'm excited to watch a three at the back formation at Old Trafford. I'm excited to watch Amad Diallo under a proper coach that will absolutely love him. Kobe Mainu under a coach that's gonna love him. Lenny Yoro did not even have to play under Eric Ten Hag, so he's absolutely blessed by God in life. Sir Marcus Rashford, we have one more in us. This is probably the last coach that you should probably play for under at Man United. So yeah, man, it should be fun. It should be fun. It should be a fun ride with him, with Amorim. Pause. So yeah, man. I'm trying to think of anything else. Look at Greg's begging, man. Yeah, obviously, yeah, it is what it is. There are some people that just didn't want Amorim. But the good thing is, like, Amorim was very similar to all our targets, whether it be Inzaghi, whether it be Tuchel, whether it be Thomas Frank in a way. So like, if you wanted any of them, and you say ill Amorim, like ill brother ill, then you're a fraud. You're a contradictor because they're very similar, all similar coaches. So simple as that. But yeah, man, Amorim's gonna be good. But I'm trying to think like certain players obviously that you should look out for. Obviously, those might be we might make some movies with that. Woo! Were you more excited about Ten Hag when he came or Amorim now? I'm gonna say Ten Hag. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna sit and lie here. I am gonna say Ten Hag because I do think Ten Hag was a higher prospect as a manager. Um. So yeah, I am gonna say Ten Hag because I also didn't have the PTSD that I do now. So we had never gotten a coach like Ten Hag before. It was only like Van Hag, clearly. He was a lot older, so we never had that. Now I've experienced it. The hype is gonna be a little bit less. But first of all, Amorim's gonna be much better than him. Second of all, Amorim is coming in a much better position. So I would say Ten Hag probably had the higher ceiling, but the floor is gonna be much higher under Amorim, which is good. Who's getting axed in 25-man squad come the summer break? All right, let's talk about it. Let's go through the squad, right? Let's go through the squad. Onana's in goal. I think he's staying. Backup goalkeeper, who the hell cares, right? Fullbacks. I look at Dalo. I think he's not the prototypical Amorim fullback, stuff like that. But first of all, he's Portuguese. That's going to help him. And I think Dalo can play multiple. I think Dalo can, maybe he can turn into a center back. Maybe could do the right wing back and stuff like that. We'll see. I do think Dalo has a future, though. Mazraoui, I would be worried for him. Luke Shaw needs to pack his bags and go. I don't care. Even though he would actually suit Amorim, I don't care. Adios, sayonara, goodbye. Malacia, God knows what. Letting go of Alvaro now really stings. It really does. But it is what it is. You live in you. Maybe we buy him back, right? Center backs, I think Lenny Euro, perfect. I think the Lake, maybe. I think Licha, maybe. Whether you love Licha or not, certain managers might just not want a 5'9" center back. It's as simple as that. They just want physical profiles. So we'll see. I think Lenny Euro he'll like. I think the Lakey might be okay with central center back. I think Licha, the ball playing ability he'll like. We'll hear about the defending. Maguire, Lindelof, adios. Obviously, Johnny Evans. My G, but it's time to go. Obviously, it's ambassador role for him and coach role for him. Midfielders. There's going to be, like, for example, Mason Mount for me is not a forward for Man United. He's no longer going to fall into the midfield category. I think Colomeno obviously has a future. I think Casemiro is going to leave regardless, so it is what it is. I think Ugarte, obviously, now you have to look at him as someone that can play a pivotal role because obviously worked under the coach before, but you never know. So did Donny van de Beek, and he got axed by Ten Hag real quick. Eriksen, I think you might see him on the way out, but you might also see Eriksen play because he does have a controlling kind of midfielder next to his kind of destroyer. So I wouldn't be shocked if I see Eriksen play games, but you won't see Eriksen have the same role that and same volume of games that he had under Erik Ten Hag. Erik Ten Hag really valued him. I think Bruno, I don't see a role for Bruno right now in this team. I really don't. So yeah. It's just I don't see it. Oh, you know what? Well, shout out Dazzle, man. Well, there's not two sheets we have to wear to do, right? You sure the Lick and the Butcher can handle the Chelsea front four on Sunday? It'll be a tough task. But we're not gonna keep a clean sheet. But Old Trafford is gonna be a fortress on Sunday. It is gonna be rocking. And I am sorry. When Old Trafford is gonna be the atmosphere that I expected to be on Sunday, there are very few teams that can pull up to Old Trafford and beat United when Old Trafford is that kind of mood. And no disrespect to Chelsea, but you are not there yet to be one of those teams that can burst the bubble. I am sorry. I think City can do it. I think Liverpool can do it. I don't even think Arsenal can do it. You don't have the best of defenses. You don't have the most veteran of squads. You have young players. There is a chance. I'm not saying this is a guarantee, but there is a chance they crumble in that atmosphere on Sunday. Because let me tell you something. More than likely, if it's Ruud coaching, it is Ruud's last moment in the United at Old Trafford for probably a very long time. He never really got a proper goodbye when he left the first time. So you better be damn sure the United fans are going to give him a proper goodbye this time because he is Ruud Van Nistelrooy. If Ruud is coaching that games, that means that Amorim is going to come the game after, which means Amorim is going to get introduced on Sunday. The fans are going to be up for it. The next coach of Manchester United is going to be introduced. You best believe that stadium is going to be up for it. And third of all, you're going to have a squad of players that are going to be playing to prove something to that coach. And two of those guys, number one is Amad Diallo, who's the happiest man in Manchester right now that Eric Ten Hag got sacked. And second one, you have a big 6-game killer in Marcus Rashford. Love him or hate him, Rashford always has something for Big Six club, especially when they come to Old Trafford. We all know Marcus Rashford loves his PR. He has yet to say goodbye to Eric Ten Hag. He wanted him out. You best believe because he's been doing wingback shifts. You're going to have a hungry Marcus Rashford who's probably going to play in his best position on Sunday. Hungry in a decent run of form, by the way, because he's been playing pretty decently the last month or so against a weak Chelsea defense that leaves a lot of gaps, that leaves a lot of space in behind against an attack that's actually decent transitioning. We got something for y'all. I'm not saying we're going to win. We might even lose. But for Chelsea fans to be confident, I disagree. I think we got something for y'all because you also haven't won at Old Trafford in 11 years. And this is not the worst United team in 11 years in terms of paper, on squad paper. There will be some decent players in that team. Chelsea are good. Chelsea attack does worry me a little bit. But at the end of the day, at Old Trafford, there's only really two teams. There's only one team I fear when they come to Old Trafford, and it's Manchester City. Liverpool at times, but we also show that we can get results against Liverpool at Old Trafford. City are the ones that usually bop us off the park. Chelsea, no disrespect to Chelsea, but you have to earn that respect from me. You don't currently have it. If you beat me on Sunday and you beat me in convincing fashion, then yeah, you can have that respect. But until then, I ain't gonna give you that kind of respect. You think Rudy will start with Garcia? No, I think he starts Casemiro. But you never know. But yeah, what was I talking about earlier though? It's talking about players, right? That fit the squad. Midfield. I think I was up to midfield. I don't think Bruno really fits. I think he'll trust Bruno early on because the Portuguese connection, the captain, and that kind of stuff. But man, I think the good thing about it also with Amorim is that life after Bruno now does not need to be a direct number 10. It could just be a winger. That could be Bruno's replacement. You know how lovely that is. Well, Beecher, for example, could be Bruno's replacement. Eze could be his replacement. Who else? Fucking Florian Wirtz. Who knows how much money we have, right? So something like that. I'm excited from that perspective, right? It could be Rashford's last season in United. I don't know. The thing with Rashford is I don't know how he's gonna fit under Amorim. I think a Rashford right behind the striker is always a good player. He's not the most technical gifted though, and I don't think he's really that kind of inside forward in that kind of sense. Jarvis Ham's another one. I agree with that. So I don't know, but think it could work though. I think it could work. Also, I've seen him play with the 2-striker formation, so you could also do that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Rashford, I think, over there. Ahmad, I think he'll love Ahmad. I think he'll absolutely love Ahmad Diallo. This is the manager that Ahmad needed, man. I'm so excited for that. I think Mainu, bro. If I see Mainu doing inside forward shits, he's gonna cook, boy. He's gonna cook. Kudus, another one, yeah. So, bro, there's now with Amorim here, the pool of players that you can select has just expanded. Center back pool has expanded because now you're playing a back three. So you can go maybe a little bit more risky. Wing backs. You don't need to look at a forward to back fullback. You can look at just a flying wing back. Midfielders, a little bit difficult now because now you have 2 midfielders. So the responsibility is a lot tougher. And I think that is what will make or break Amorim in the Premier League, the midfield. If he can get the midfield proper, structure-wise, out of possession and in possession, and it works, he will be a success at Man United. I think for me, that is the crucial X factor, is the midfield play under Amorim. It broke Ten Hag. It can also break Amorim, or it can make him. So we'll see. But yeah, man, I think also the academy as well. You have a great core. You have a great academy core coming through as well. That'll be exciting to watch. I think someone like Dan Gore, for example, I think Amorim will love him. So yeah, man, that's what I'm excited about, bro. I think there's a high ceiling to this, but it could also feel like I said. So you never know, man. You never know. I'm trying to think of anything else to talk about because I also do some shit. I see Ballon d'Or was yesterday, but I don't really want to talk about that. My biggest worry is how we recruit to replace Casemiro and Eriksen. I mean, there's obviously food at home, especially for Eriksen. Sekou Kone, I want to see how he cooks as well. Mr. Florian Birds, keep that phone chart. That's a real number 7. Yeah, I think Paul is. The options are amazing under Amorim, man. The options are amazing. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Oh, second. How many likes are we at, by the way? TKA. I beg, give it up with JJ Redick, bro. I beg, bro. Not every day. Not every day, bro. Yikes. Yankees losing again. Shea Lacey. Whew. Is this the right coach for him? Wow, man. Almas. Ethan Ennis. Cheeto. Similar to Gickrash. Yeah, man. Wait, we're at 37 likes. Say swear. Nah, you're joking me. No, you're taking the piss. Seriously, y'all, no. I'm about to end the stream right now. No, I'm about to crash out. Y'all trying to make me crash out right now. Nah, this is what we're doing. Is this what we're doing? Nah, I'm disappointed. No. So why does Safi say 130? No. 40. You know what? Because of this, I might take away do-rag privileges. I might take them away now. No. I might take them away now. No. I'm very sad now. No. I'm very sad now. No. See, you guys might have ruined it for yourselves. Might have to donate Benito and that's their money back. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Yeah, stop moving like Mbappe in El Clasico, man. Be more like Lamine. I'm about to do a Vinny. I'm about to leave in protest, and I'm not going to show up. No. I'm about to do a Vinny. I'm about to in protest. I'm not going to show up. That's what I'm about to do. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now I lost my train of thought. Now I'm very sad. 144 and only 50 likes. And we was at 180 at some point. I'll forever thank Ten Hag for giving West Ham fans hope of Lopetegui. Shout out Lopetegui, man. Shout out Michael Oliver. Shout out Crescencio Somerville. Shout out Jared Bowen. You know what though? TK, is 50 likes really enough? Is 50 likes really enough though? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Amorim, man, it's that's not 100 might be reaching it. Nah, it's really not, bro. It's really not. It's not really. Yeah. I talked about making the return. I talked about putting out more content. I talked about. I'm about to book on my own stream, bro. I'm about to book on my own stream. That's crazy. You said goodbye. No. Let me go. Let me see what he said. Where did he say this? Let's put it up on Twitter. I didn't see it. Where's his goodbye? I Google it, bro. I didn't even say goodbye yet, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. What will Amorim do with these strikers? He's gonna love Hoyland, by the way. He's gonna love Hoyland. That's a perfect striker for him. He's gonna love Hoyland. We sent him to Flamengo. That's what we do. We sent Andy to Flamengo. Keep it for later. Yeah, shout out Benito, man. Benito's a real one. Benito's the type of viewer that deserves to see Durag Griggs. The other 100 of you that did not like the video, do not. No, Andy, let's not remember Ten Hag's comments in the past. We're going to forget about the past, and we're going to focus on the present and the future. And the present and the future no longer include Erik Ten Hag. They include Ruben Amorim. That's who they include. And future managers. That's who they include. Oh, Bruno out wide. Oh, yeah, man. That's trying to give me a heart attack, bro. Colossus terrible. He's an industry plant. Now, Gekkovic is actually kind of cold, man. I'm not saying Hoyland's going to score free kicks, but yeah, man. Hey, why do you think, Andy? Why do you think I stopped doing videos, man? Y'all want me to record when my manager says that, bro? What's the point of recording? Bro, did you see Hoyland's goal without him looking how he do it when we can't? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I just said. But yeah, man. Bro, this guy, they have a coach, man. What time's the game tomorrow? 8:40, 7:45, right? 7:45 tomorrow. Yeah, I'm tired. Yo, the Nets are beating the Nuggets, bro. Cook Nation, bro. Ahmed, your team is cooked, bro. Yeah, 3:45. Wow. We will be there. Yeah, 3:45, right? Time change, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll be there. I have to be there for Rude Bowl. I have to be there for Rude Bowl. We'll be there. No, man. It's gonna be fun, man. But honestly, I am gonna wrap up though because I'm gonna be real. I kind of talked about everything. Also, I talked a lot on Staffy's channel about what to expect it to. So unless you guys have any other questions you want to ask me before we wrap up with Amorim and what to expect, if you guys want any details and stuff like that, obviously We're gonna talk more about him as the days progress. And more comes out. We'll have to see. It's weird. It's weird hiring a permanent manager mid-season. I don't think United have ever really done that in my lifetime. From what it's always been like in the summer. Ole's the closest, but he was the interim when he really got hired, and he didn't become the permanent till like April. So like the summer window was like 2 months away. Now we have a manager coming in basically, let's say November, right? Let's keep it estimate. We still have about 6 months of the season left. That's a long time, which is crazy. So that's a lot. Yo, 6 months is a long time, man. 6 months is a long time. Yeah. So it's like, bro, he did it. He did this. Yeah, I do, but I hear it from that perspective. But at the end of the day, when you deep it, he already achieved everything at Sporting. He won them 2 league titles. He brought them back to the pinnacle of Portuguese football. They're not considered the best team in Portugal currently right now. I think them and Benfica. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, though, people can joke about United all you want and stuff like that. United coming for you as a coach, it's hard to turn it down. I'm not even saying because it's United. It's what it could do for your legacy if you succeed. Obviously, if you fail like Ten Hag, it's gonna be a black mark on your resume. But if you succeed, oh boy, does it look crazy. So it's. I thought, yeah, I just said that, but I think Arne Slot. I think Arne Slot's obviously the perfect appointment for them. So, I mean, I hope Amorim adjusts to the Premier League like Slot did, because if he does, boy, oh boy, that'll be perfect too. A little bit different coaches though, but yeah, man. And obviously he's a better squad. So from that perspective, but I love it for Amorim. Wasn't my first choice, but he's here now, most likely. So now it's Amorim's season, and we see what he does. We'll see if he coaches the game against Chelsea. I kind of want him to coach the game against Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie, just to see a little bit of ways about. I want to see how he can coach under that kind of pressure. Because at the end of the day, under United, you're gonna be coaching under pressure a lot. So, can you handle it? I already blocked him on Twitter. I know that exact account you're talking about. I already blocked him on Twitter. I'm not doing this shit. Anyone that is not my mutual on Twitter and has Amram Avi is getting blocked. Because I'm not doing that shit again. Anyone that in their app has Amram in it is getting blocked. You know what, TK? That's because you listen to people like Hassam and Hamza that believe everything they read, that Gareth Southgate was a legit option. I told people Gareth Southgate was never a legit option. They never wanted to listen to me. Well, there you go. Yeah, I did hear the City shout, but Omar Barada finally woke up and realized that he used to work for Man City and he actually could do shit. So thank you to him for that. Fucking absolutely. Yeah, people are funny, bro. People are funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little part of me was intrigued by Xavi because he's a footballing genius. And most footballing geniuses turn out to be good coaches. So I'd be interested to see what he does, what he would have done. But Amram is a better appointment because he's a better coach at the end of the day. If I see United before the government, if I see United in your act, you're getting muted. Unless I know you. If I know you, then it's calm. But if I don't know you, you're getting muted. And you might get blocked. Oh, wait, I said Hamza shampoo. Shut up. Did you at least like the video of Hamza shampoo? TK, how many likes do we have before I wrap up? If we're not at 50, I'm crashing out. Well, I saw he played with Lindelof. My coach played with my player. That scares me a little bit. Yo, Amorim, I think, played a game at Old Trafford in Johnny Evans' first stint at Man United. That is crazy. We are not at 50 likes. I'm going to crash out. Now I'm going to crash out. This is what we're doing. But Lavi Casino about to violate OT. You know what? This is why I'm taking my talents to Twitch. Maybe I get Prime subs over there. I tend to put Ozil in the doghouse immediately. To be fair, it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, true. But I'm not going to talk about that because I do think there was politics played into that. But yeah. Amorim played against Eriksson. Oh, yeah, hilarious. He's actually very young. I think he's what, 38, 30, 39? That's crazy. He's the youngest United coach ever, which is crazy to think about because Ryan Giggs actually coached United for like a game or two, right? When he was playing and stuff like that. The fact that Giggs was older is crazy. So yeah. TK, let me know when we hit 50 likes. I can end the stream because I'm not hitting end stream until we hit 50 likes. I'm gonna crash out, bro. Oh. Yeah. All right, we're at 51. I bet. Last week on the show, man. Do you think in 6 months United fans will be Amorim out? Who the hell knows? We United fans. United fans are the most set, are like top 2 most fickle fans in the world. I mean, there's gonna be some, because if he's like 8th still, right? You're gonna have people like, I don't want to call him out, but like someone like Nedu who's gonna be Amorim out probably. But I don't know, man. It's as long as in 6 months we have a style of play and we look good, I'll be fine, man. I'll be fine. He has a lot of work to do. Ten Hag had this team in the gutters. He has a lot of work to do. It's not going to be a overnight solution. So, yeah, but that's about it, guys. Did about 50 minutes, so I was calm. Yeah, man. Amorim, the next United coach, Erik Ten Hag is gone. Life is good at Griggs Talks Incorporation. We are now happy again. We will be happy to do football content again. And yeah, the next 2 streams will potentially have do-rags in it. I do have to respect the super chatters. Obviously, even though my viewers did not make me happy with clicking the like button. That was very criminal today. I'm not gonna lie. That was as criminal as Ten Hag's comments last Thursday night. Not gonna lie. I thought we were different than the ops, but unfortunately, didn't know I had the snake so close to me. Did not know that. TK, you want Ma taken away from you. You want Ma taken away from you. You do. Would you consider the season as a write-off? Nah, I wouldn't say write-off. I think it's still a little bit too early. If they confirmed Root as interim for the rest of the year, it would have been a write-off for me. But it's salvageable. We pray. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I don't know the next time I'm streaming. Potentially tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow might be recording with a couple guys. So maybe we do that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, obviously, I need more news to come out before we come to that. Y'all know the drill, all that kind of stuff. Love y'all. Peace. TK hype. Lakers hype. Ten Hag hype for the last time. For the last time we can say it. Couple guys that feature on the channel before, man. God. I need to reconsider this community. One of the guys I'm recording, it's his fault that we are like this. It's his fault that it's his fault that you guys are like this. Can never say that you're gonna record a YouTube video with a couple of your boys. Can never just say that. They can never just say that. This is when we're in the stream, man. The viewer somehow went up. No, we're in the stream. I'll catch you guys later. Love y'all. Ten Hag hype. Yo, you know what? I'm holding applications for new mods. Certain people's mods are up for grabs now. Yeah. Certain people's mods are up for grabs now. Yep. We're having auditions. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.